Statement begins or continues, I guess, or whatever. Um, if this works, great. Hey, Edwin, I hope you can see this. Last time I reached out to you, it did take a lot of energy of me, but it got through. You saw me. Um, I don't know if you remember me. I put down the statement about being forgotten by the world and no one being able to see me after you wrote me into your stupid fiction podcast, and that ruined my life. But yes, it's me again. Hi, I was reaching out again because one, it's you know I get to kind of talk to someone, which is better than the alternative. Or two, um, I saw also you kind of share another video, and I'm not saying you have to do that with this one, but if you would, that would mean that I more people can maybe see me, and it seems that you being able like of the eye and you can't see me, hear me, witness me, observe me, maybe you can be like a channel, or like if you share the video, maybe others can see it. Maybe you'll just share a video and no one will be able to see that shared video because no one seems to see me or no, I exist. It's an experiment and I don't think it can hurt. But if you are not Edwin and you see this video because it somehow cut through this eldritch static that's across the world, great. Hi. I guess I should give context. Um, I uh, guess. Sorry, ADHD. I started with this podcast because the first video of Edwin got recommended to me while I was studying, and I just needed some background noise. And even though I hadn't heard of the podcast yet, it's like listening to an hour and a half long review of like a movie you haven't and never watched or will never watch. It's still fun to listen to, but your video intrigued me, so I decided to uh, fully commit. And you know what? Let's listen along. Um, I shouldn't have done that. um, Everything was fine for like the first few days, but then well, after the first message, which was 25 days, which is now 39 days ago, more than a month of suffering, I reached out to you because I just, I kind of got confused and didn't know what the next episode would be. So I reached out to you on Blue Sky of, hey, what, how far is the next video? Just simple stuff like that. Just a short conversation. And I should not have done that. I think I bridged the gap because you're going through something which I thought was, played up, acting. I don't know. Um, but yes, you. um, when I reached out to you, that's when everything started going wrong. When you responded to my messages, um, you kind of ruined my life. Um, but yes, I've never really been much of an extrovert, but also not an introvert. Like, I'll never be the one to initiate a plan of like, let's go hang out. But if one of my like few close friends like asks me like, hey, do you want to hang? I'll probably say yes. So I'm on that part of the spectrum. I think that's pretty common. Um, but people stopped sending those messages, and I kind of started to realize something was wrong. When I sent messages, I wouldn't even be left on read. They would just get received and not even be read. And I would be ghosted. And gradually, I came to understand that I was being ghosted in a very by kind of everyone. No one know I exist. I uh, every every 2 days I call with my mom. I study here in the big city, and then in the weekends I go home. to, just go home and be with my family. But when I'm here every 2 days, I just call with my mom. I called her and the phone rang, no one picked up. That's worrying. I came to later understand that, I bump into someone at the street, they didn't register that. They do bump into me. I can, like, still touch people, they just don't realize that. Um, if I scream into someone's face on the street, they just no recognition and just keep walking. I, you know, I you start to get curious, like, where are the boundaries? Can I, like, if I would, like, stab someone, like, would they realize that? Sorry, no, I have not done that. I've not done that. I But God, isolation is hard. Like, if I if I put them, you know, if they would scream out in pain, that would mean they realize I did something. That's but okay. No, I wanted to say that's better than nothing, but that probably isn't, is it? Unimportant. Getting off track again. But yes, it's kind of depressing how little my life has changed. I uh, I still go to class, still take rigorous notes. Um, I when you're in a huge aula in an auditorium, it doesn't really matter about, like, if you're a person that the professor can't see or witness. I'll just won't be asked to do something as class participation. Um, I don't know what that to do. Um, but yes, that is something I am still doing. I'm still studying. I'm still doing homework. I also still need to pay my subscription fees. I got a message, the only message I've received in the past more than a month, except for the when you reached out back to me on my YouTube comment of me telling my story. Um, it was a message from a subscription service of, hey, you've lapsed your payment. You need to pay, or otherwise we'll cancel you. So I guess the algorithm still knows I'm here. Thank God capitalism still works when you're being plagued by eldritch horrors. Oh God. I in my message, also I said that I have gone to a separate supermarket, because when I get groceries, there wasn't a self checkout, and the cashier just didn't realize I was there and was asking for the next in line, and so I just put all my stuff back and just walked out, went to a different cashier, and was able to use my, self checkout and just do it on my own. That went fine. Mom is still giving me my monthly payments of money, so I'm living off of that now. I'm pretty sure that's automated too. She's not making those by hand. So I guess I have money. I don't know what exams will be like, but I guess we'll see. I'm kind of hoping it'll be over by then, but fuck, I don't think it will. Um, yes. Oh, the reason I'm making this video: one, to reach out, and two, I have I have an update about my situation. After you answered my message, my comment on YouTube, it was the re-uploaded version of that one video you made. The most recent one, I think, or has there been another one? God, mine's getting kind of foggy. Um, let's hope that's just the ADHD and not another fucking the second phase of the lonely. But yes, I have an update. Uh, People still can't see me except for my dog. My dog can. I went home in the weekends, as I still do. I don't know why. There's still a small grain of hope in me, and my dog can see me. I walked in the door, and he suddenly started barking and like jumping up to me and like, and I was scratching him, and then I realized that was not normal. Normally you wouldn't know I was there. Um, and now he knows me, he sees me, he recognizes me. He My little Cooper, it's the same one as in the profile picture on Blue Sky. um Such a good little boy. um he's new. He's, well, not new, we've had him for a year now. He's still a pup. But I think he is probably my closest. God, to call your dog your closest friend is kind of depressing, but it might be true. I have a few um, uh, theories on what happened and why it might have happened. So, I am not being able to be seen. I am ghosted by the world. I'm a ghost. I don't exist to people around me. Um, I still. Uh, but I thought, hey, you know who I can reach out to? Maybe the one who's being, plagued by seeing too much or knowing too much. I can maybe, if you can see too much, maybe I fall into that category. Uh, and it worked. So that's why I'm making this. Um, and I think that by you seeing my comment, you are an avatar of the eye. I'm pretty sure. I think that's off but confirmed now. It might be confirmed. Sorry, my brain's getting foggy. I hope that's not the second phase of the lonely coming up. God, that would be bad. Um, but yes, I have an. What was I thinking? Yes, my dog can see me now. I think, no, I've said that. I have. I think you made the eye glance to me or something, and now I'm slightly more visible, noticeable, remarkable, observable. You get it. I I think, and I have a few reasons of why my dog might be the one. One, maybe it's because again, my closest friend, I he's really close to me, and that made me think of that one statement. I'm not one of those eye freaks. I don't know those statement numbers of those people, but the one of where Gerard Key prevents a woman of being absorbed by a kind of faceless horde of the lonely. I think, by thinking of her mother, because she's very close to her, and that got her out. And I think that uh, I'm not alone in the world. I have Cooper, and I think that because he is the closest to me, he he saw me. Um, I think that's why. Maybe it's also because he's a dog. Dogs, have great noses, great uh, ears, great. They have great senses. So maybe it's because he's a dog, or maybe it's because he's my closest, you know, not closest relative. You understand what I mean, right? Um, yeah, I'm not a native English speaker, by the way. You might have noticed that, but I think I make do. Um, but yes, now I my dog can see me, and I think that might be uh, directly because of you, but probably not. Um, like, I think it was an accident. I don't think you meant to make my dog be able to see me. Again, it would be better if everyone could see me. So if you can wizard that around, that would be great. But yes, I I I guess I'm grateful. It's better than what was going on. But it is like put uh, giving someone a stab wound and then putting a little band-aid on top and then saying, "See, I made it better." No, you didn't. Also, you probably didn't even mean to do that. You just made the eye glance towards me by just seeing me. I don't think it was an intentional thing for you to fix me. It didn't even sound like you had any idea of how to help me when you reached out in that comment. But now I think, yes. God, what was I thinking? Sorry, I have ADHD. My mind's getting pretty foggy. I hope that's not like the second phase of the lonely coming up. That would be fucking horrible. Um, but yes, I do not forgive you. I never will, Edwin. You. I don't think I ever will, but you clearly made my situation a bit better. So please keep doing that. Please. I need this to stop. Please. Um, but yes, that's why I'm making this video. Um, I hope you'll see this. I hope anyone will see this. Anyone see this, please, please, anyone see me. Um, I guess if anyone's in the comments, feel free to leave a comment. It would be great for some people to, see me, reach out to me, speak to me. I guess that's it. I made my update. I continued my statement or whatever. If you want to keep it in the theme of your fucking, again, fiction show. How did you ruin my life through a fiction show? I guess that's all. Oh, another update. I have realized that I can probably just steal my groceries, so I don't go to the self-checkout anymore. I just shoplift. No one sees me. The scanners go off. No one fucking cares. So yeah, that's a plus. I still haven't I still haven't stolen anything big, because it's like if you were to be stuck in a time loop, the one in which you did the stupidest shit would definitely be like the day that's canon, and then the next day comes on, and then you're just fucked for your whole life. So I'm just kind of doing some petty stuff, but I'll just. So yeah, I just steal stuff now a bit, but yeah, I guess that's all. Statement ends. Help me, please. I want to get out of here. I want people to know me, to see me. I've the loneliest. The loneliest stuff. Yeah, bye, I guess.